Chungha is finally back, and wow, did she deliver! A short and sweet release, the title track served as a trendy minimalistic sound and even featured an unexpected guest. Today, however, we want to break down the fantastic B-side I'm Ready.
As soon as the teaser dropped, everyone started hoping I'm Ready would be a full song and not just an intro, and luckily this was indeed the case. We were very curious how exactly the song would develop further, and upon first and second and third listen, there were a number of intricacies that stood out to us.
Firstly, let's break down the structure of the chorus itself. We started the chorus with a phrase which contains the title, multiple times.
I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this day.
This is unbelievably catchy and will be key for the whole video, so to make things easier, we will refer to it as the hook.
The second phrase employs the same melody, however the lyrics are different. This is a nice combination of familiarity and introducing something new.
The third phrase breaks the pattern. We have a new, shorter melody, which is repeated twice. We have a whole video on the rule of three, but this is exactly what happens here too. Additionally, the melodic repetition within the phrase adds to the catchiness. Even though what we're hearing here is new, it is short and repeats twice, making it much easier to memorize.
And finally, we return to the phrase we started the chorus with. This phrase frames the whole section nicely and, as I'm sure you have already figured out, once again adds to the catchiness with its repetition.
What's even more interesting, however, is how this chorus shows up across the whole song. Let's break it down.
I'm Ready starts dramatically and instantly builds tension. The melody sits lower, and at this stage one can easily assume it's simply the first verse of the song.
I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. 그 누구든 test me, 얼마든 chase me, 두려울 건 없지. Got this perfected, so high I won't forget this. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage.
The song then develops further into more of a pre-chorus section. Melodies are higher with a driving rhythm. There is still a lot of melodic repetition, making the section fit the whole song quite well in its catchiness. The section ends with what we call the hook, however, the details here are what make it interesting.
Firstly, Chung Ha sings the phrase an octave higher than before. While this may not feel that important, it is something we will come back to very soon. More intricately, however, the phrase resolves slightly differently than before and is more declarative this time, as if making a final statement.
I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage.
So once again, repetition legitimizes, but the small changes keep it fresh.
We then drop into the A chorus, which is identical to the verse on the top line. The instrumentation is very different, however, and this changes the whole feel, once again keeping things fresh.
I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. 그 누구든 test me, 얼마든 chase me, 두려울 건 없지. Got this perfected, so high I won't forget this. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this.
Moreover, we want to note that this, at less than a third of the song, is the last time we hear the chorus in the form which we were introduced to it in. So while the hook is drilled into our ears throughout the whole song, there are elements which don't repeat all that much. In case those elements were specifically what stood out to you, which is not that uncommon, you would want to play the song again and again just to hear your favorite part once more.
The top line melody then repeats in a B chorus sort of section, but in a higher octave, and now we're introduced to slightly different lyrics.
We have a short interlude which features the hook once again, this time filtered.
Verse 2 is different, rhythmically, melodically, and lyrically. Unsurprisingly though, we yet again hear a take on the hook. This time there are more significant changes on the pitch, and slight changes on the lyrics too.
We have the pre-chorus again, different lyrics from before, but same incorporation of the hook.
The second chorus goes straight into what we called the chorus B last time, with the higher octave top line and the new lyrics.
I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this taste. Go on my body, everybody, take me another dance.
The bridge is quite different. It is one of the few sections that don't directly incorporate the hook, and does serve as a nice break to this very earwormy song.
Lights all around, feels like I'm dreaming. Stay right by my side. 어두웠던 시간만큼 let's divine our light.
Moreover, we go into an instrumental dance break which also does not feature the hook. So while the hook was a pivotal point of everything until the end of the second chorus, we now have two sections in a row that make us miss it and want to get it back. Additionally, as listeners we know to expect the best for last, so these two sections also reset the energy and build anticipation for the grand finale.
The last chorus is similar to the second chorus.
I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this taste. Go on my body, everybody, take me another dance. Got this perfected, so high I won't forget this. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this taste.
However, right after, we are served yet another surprise. The chorus repeats, but now the top line we've learned throughout the song is slightly filtered. Instead, in the center, we have an even more singable melodic line made out of onomatopoeia. There are more elements in the instrumental, which makes the energy here overall higher than in the already quite hype chorus we just heard, and the highest energy point of the song.
Final detail we want to note here. Remember how the hook was incorporated in the pre-chorus? We finished the section, and the whole song, in the exact same way. This not only feels more suitable for the ending of a story, but there is an even more subtle point here. The hook repeats a lot throughout the song and ideally gets stuck in the listener's head so much that they want to hear it again and again. However, the final phrase does not exactly deliver this, meaning we're more likely to press replay and go through this journey all over again.
If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and join our Discord, and if you want to work with us, check the description down below.